Would you like to come and stand, please, with your toes together and your heels together? And you pull up on your thigh muscles, your tummy's tight. Interlock your fingers, please, right down to the webbing. All of your knuckles underneath your chin. Relax your shoulders away from your ears, and please, let's begin. Inhale for one inhale. So as you inhale, float your elbows all the way up to the ceiling. Forearms frame your beautiful face. Now open your mouth and let your head go back. When your head goes back, hey Mark, as you relax the shoulders, please would you bring your elbows together, squeeze your elbows together, Suki, at the end. And again, you inhale your pranayama. Pranayama is the foundation of our practice. And as you inhale a little bit more, you are filling your body with life force. One more sip. And again, would you let it go? When you let it go, open your eyes, open your mouth. Hey, Mark, relax the shoulders and please bring your elbows and you squeeze them together really, really high. And again, you inhale your pranayama. So you just got back from surfing, Mark. And you know you can surf so well simply because of how much yoga you put in your beautiful body. One more breath. And again, would you let it go? Because it changes the way you age, you know. As you relax the shoulders, please, would you bring your elbows and just squeeze them together away from the chest, squeeze them. And again, you inhale pranayama. Get the weight back in the heels. Drop the shoulders away from your ears. And you keep inhaling a little bit more. One more beautiful breath way at the top. Please, Katia. And now again, would you let it go? When you let it go, open your eyes, open your mouth. The shoulders are down, relax, and please, elbows, squeeze them together really, really high. And then another inhale. And as you inhale, chin is down, elbows up. You keep inhaling. This is the last one of your first sets, my beautiful. Inhale one more breath way at the top. And then would you please let it go? The spine is straight. Your eyes are open. You look along the ceiling, and please would you bring your elbows together to squeeze at the end. Excellent. You let your arms float down by your side and you breathe. Second set. Toes together, heels together, pull up on your thighs, your tummy's tight, interlock your fingers. All the knuckles underneath your chin, relax your shoulders, and let's begin. Inhale for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. And 6 at the top. Exhale for 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and bring your elbows together. Now again, inhale. When you inhale, get the weight back in the heels, but your toes are still touching. Thigh muscles are contracted. You're stretching through the side of your body, your intercostal muscles. One more breath. And again, you let it go and you exhale. All of the old stale air out. Remember to keep your spine straight because your windpipe runs along your spine. You want your windpipe straight so you can exhale all this old stale air. And again, you inhale your pranayama. So what you're doing, you're changing the gases in your bloodstream. You're removing the gases that you use that are useless to you. Inhale one more sip of this, one more breath. And again, you let it go and you're removing all the gases. You can also stick any thoughts in there, any uncomfortable feelings. You can exhale everything out as you relax the shoulders, squeeze your elbows together. And again, you inhale. And when you want to cleanse your body and exhale everything out, use the same process as when you think your toes back. As you inhale a little bit more, one more beautiful sip way at the top. Yes, and now you let it go. And when you let it go, look along the ceiling, open your mouth wide, open your eyes wide. Spine is so gorgeously straight. Yes, my C's and amber as you squeeze your elbows together. And again, inhale the prana into your bodies. Keep inhaling, guys, expanding your lungs as you inhale more, even more expansion. Expand them even more. Now hold it with a really bust. And now you empty them. And every time you're doing these postures, you are improving the elasticity of your lungs as you relax the shoulders and you squeeze your elbows together. And again, you inhale. You inhale through the nose as you keep inhaling a little bit more. Stretch your elbows up, stretch the side of the muscles, body's really long. And then you exhale through the mouth as you relax the shoulders and bring your elbows and squeeze them very firmly but gently, pushing the knuckles into your throat, keeping the contact, squeeze your elbows. And here's your last one. Make it deep. Make it very long. Tummy's nice and tight. Inhale, even more, guys, even more. One more gorgeous breath at the top. And then you empty every single bit of old stale air out, and you bring your elbows together to squeeze at the end. Excellent. Let your arms float down by your side. Suki, would you tip the camera down a little bit so I can see more of your body and less of your head? Same for you, Christine. Yeah. Okay, let's start with Ardha Chandrasana. Ah, it's perfect, Suki. Ardha Chandrasana, Harkung pose, Padastasana, hand to feet pose. Please inhale your arms above your head. Interlock your fingers. Release your index finger, glue your wrists together. Straight elbows, straight knees, guys. Reach up, touch the ceiling. And now would you stretch your body from side to side? Every time you come through the middle, you're trying to touch the ceiling for 3 and for 2 and for 1. Please come, stop in the middle. Okay, get the weight back in the heels. Suck your tummy tight, bum. Straight elbows, guys, straight knees. Reach up as high as you can. And now rainbow over in a perfectly straight line towards the right hand side of the room, and you breathe. Now, all of those of you in teacher training, I've just popped my clock on because I'm going to time you for the full minute, which I always do. Get your right armpit forward, get your chin up, arms back. We've got some real strong teachers coming on, you know, Suki and Eric, real strong teachers. Bring your left hip forward towards the screen, lovely shape mark. Suck in your tummy, tighten your bum, and pull at your left arm. Lovely, Barbie, pull at your left arm a little bit more, like you're almost pulling it out of the shoulder socket. The chin is away from the chest, the posture is perfect, Ryan. The weight's in the heels, the posture's gorgeous, Mark. Suck in your tummy, tighten your bum, straighten your elbows, straighten your knees, and begin to intensify push. Push your left hip, really, really good, Katia. Push your left hip really, really much over your left ankle till you feel the stretch, till you feel the opening down the whole of the left-hand side of your body. And now begin to come down if you want to. Lovely, Eric, for 5 with Lily, for 4 with Suki, and 3 and 2 and done with Ma. That was fabulous, Ma. Very big change in the posture there, Ma. Straight elbows, guys, straight knees, reach up as high as you possibly can. And then you rainbow over. Remember, rainbow is a big arch. It's not like a left turn. It's a big, 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 big arch. Open every single vertebrae over the whole of the right-hand side of your body, pulling your tummy muscles in. Now, you know this posture is called half moon. And you know the moon in the sky deals with the water on our earth. The tides are governed by the moon. You also know right now, you are doing a posture called half moon, Ardha. You are also squeezing your left kidneys. And you all know that the kidneys in your body, what do they deal with? The water in your body. As above, so below. There are no accidents, there are no coincidences in our yoga. It is pure, deep hatha yoga. As above, so below. Begin to come down 5, begin to come down 4, begin to come down 3, 2, done. Inhale as you come up. I've never seen it that good, Ma, before. All your body's over to the other side. Fabulous. Okay, hips, tummy, thighs forward. Lift your chest up. And drop your head back. See what's going on with your neck. Inhale now, the biggest breath of air. Pump your chest up with air. And now drop your arms back and look back. Drop your head back, open your throat and go back. And hips and tummy, thighs forward. As you lift your chest up and you look back, go back. Keep pushing, hips and tummy, thighs forward. Yes, Eric, as you lift your chest up and you go back, look back, breathe back, go back, breathe back, go back. One more, yes, Katia, one more breath. Inhale as you come up, sucking your tummy. Gorgeous, Leslie. Bend your knees and please come down with a straight back. Get your hands on the floor and you're going to do your little upside down cha-cha-cha. Warming up your back, easing out your spine, wiggling your hips from side to side until the spine feels warmed up, fabulous, easy and comfy. Now, bend your knees a lot. Lay your belly on your thighs. Lay your chest on the knees. Reach around and grab your heels from behind. Make sure all your fingers facing the same direction as your toes. Wrap the elbows around the calf muscles to glue your belly onto your legs. Lift your hips up into the air. Bend your elbows. Let your head hang heavy. Get more weight into the toes. Keep the elbows bent. And now use your breath. Inhale, lift your hips up. Exhale, push the knees back to straighten them. Inhale, lift your hips up. Exhale, push the knees back to straighten them. Last second, inhale, lift your hips up into the air. And last 2 seconds, straighten them with one more breath and change. Inhale as you come up. That was a lovely shape, Suki. And let your arms float down, take a breath, let go of absolutely everything, especially this being you call you. And now second set. Inhale your arms above your head. Interlock your fingers, release your index, glue this together. Straight elbows, guys, straight knees, reach up as high as you can. And rainbow over in a perfectly straight line. And you breathe. Suck in your tummy, tighten your bum. Push your left hip over your left ankle so you feel the movement of your hips towards the left, and that movement continues down your thighs and into your knees. So if you were to look at yourself in the mirror, that's it, Leslie. Your knees are not directly on top of your ankles. Your knees are much, much way over towards the left. There it goes, Suki. Move the hips. Move the hips. There it goes, Mark. Move the hips a little bit. Yes, Eric. Right armpit forward. Chin up, arms back. For you, Season, bring your left armpit forward. So I want your armpits in one line and your left armpit is going back, Season. So try to level it up. Chin up away from the chest, suck your tummy tight, bum straight, elbow straight, knees, and now soften your breath. See if you can bring a very, very long exhale. Very long, guys, as long as you can. And now a really nourishing inhale all the time, holding wherever you are, backing off if you need to. Again, you exhale really, really long for 3, 2, down. Very different shape, Leslie, fabulous. Straight elbow, straight knees, reach up, touch the very ceiling, and then over your rainbow in a perfectly straight line towards the right, left. Chin is up, yes, Lily. You've also pushed the hips, Lily, all the way over to the right-hand side. I can see other books, you know, appearing by your hips. Gorgeous again, Leslie. Left armpit forward. Lovely, Brian. You've always got this, really. Right hip forward, suck your tummy. Very, very good extension, Mark. Very, very good belly along with Eric, and you breathe. Now, my Suki, right armpit, left armpit forward towards me, baby girl, just a little bit. Beautiful art on your arms. Straighten your elbows a little bit more. Everybody sucking your tummy. And now push your right hip. And for you, if you can, Shahida, I would like you to see your knee not over your ankle. I want you to see your right knee pushed over towards the right hand side, so it's not over your ankle. So this means you've got to move the lower part of your body, and if you look at the lower part of your body, it's quite straight, even though the upper part is completely bent. You want them a little bit more even, so keep on pushing. 5, push 4, push 3, 2, done. Inhale as you come up. Okay, guys, hips, tummy, thighs forward, lift your chest up and drop your head back. Lift your chest up and begin to take your arms back to where your ears are and look back. Open your eyes, keep on looking back, and point your fingers to where you're looking. Those of you that are lucky, see if you've got a great back bend, you're lucky. Then point your fingertips and now begin to look where you're pointing your fingertips. Try to follow your fingertips and go back and look back, go back. Keep on lifting your chest up, bumping it up, and float your arms back a little bit more. Lift your chest up, Mark, and now you go back. Yes, man, go back, breathe back. Gorgeous. One more breath. Inhale as you come up. Long, long. Suck in your tummy, bend your knees. Come down the straight spine and get your hands on the floor and do your upside down. Cha-cha-cha. Ease up your back. Warming up your spine, wiggling your hips from side to side till the spine feels amazing. Loose and comfy, easy, relaxed. Okay, please bend your knees. Please lay your tummy on your thighs. Please lay your chest on the knees, reach around, grab your heels, and don't let a single space come up between your tummy, your thighs, your chest, and the knees. Grab your feet, fingers facing the same direction, your toes as you grab the heel. The whole of the heel is nestled in the palm of your hand. Now get the weight into the toes. Lift your hips up into the air. You're getting so much weight into the front part of your foot that your legs, when they're straight, become like the leaning Tower of Pisa as they lean over towards the weight, because the weight's all within the toes. Lift your hips up, relax your shoulders away from your ears, pull one more breath, and change. Inhale as you come up. Hey, Tasha. And let your arms float down, take a breath, let go of absolutely everything. And you breathe. She's beautiful, Mark. Look down your feet, take a 16 steps to the right and hide your heels behind your toes. Make sure your feet look like the number 11, and remember the feet have not got no brain, so you've got to pay attention to them. Inhale your arms up to center, they like to do their own thing. Inhale, breathe in, and please would you sit down on your imaginary chair. When you sit down, pull your belly muscles in. Get the weight back in the heels and stick your bum out behind you. Look down for a second and see if you can see your big toes. If your knees are coming over the toes so you can't see them, just stick your butt out a little bit more. Keep on lifting your upper body up. Get more weight back in the heels. One more breath and change. That was good, Barbie. Come right up onto your toes as high as you can. Go right into the big toe joint. Straighten out your legs a lot to start with. Inhale, breathing. Now you crack your knees. Now, you know, I was speaking in training about the balance. So one of the strongest things we work in our class is the balance, because when you lose your balance, you lose everything. Now, kick the right heel forward, left heel forward. And the front part of your foot is the part of your foot that if you make strong, it stops you from falling over. So right heel forward again, activate the feet, left heel forward again, activate the feet, both those, activate the feet, change. Very good, Mark. Didn't even flinch, didn't even wobble, move, bend, nothing. Bring your knees together to touch. Lift your heels a little bit, suck in your tummy. And would you slide down your cool marble wall? And drop your shoulders away from your ears and eyes are open, breath is normal. Come down all the way. Remember, if you are not an inch or two off your heels, you're not quite in posture. And it's no problem if you put your hands on the ground. Squeeze your knees, pull your tummy muscles in. Inhale, breathe in, and push the floor away. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the knees. And feet together, arms down. Take a breath, let go, and please breathe. Look down at your feet, take 16 steps to the right. Hide your heels behind your toes. Inhale your arms up to center. Drop your shoulders away from your ears, sucking your tummy. Inhale, breathing, and sit down on your imaginary chair. Lovely posture, Suki. What's gorgeous, Suki, is a gorgeous long neck and the shoulders completely away from your ears. The beautiful long neck is important. Stick your bum out behind you so it almost feels a little bit rude. Curl your upper body up. Drop the shoulders away from your ears one more time. Sit down, get the weight in the heels, and change. Right up onto the toes instantly. Just rock straight up on them. Straighten out your legs to start with, and that will lock them at the top. And now, crack your knees a little bit. Crack your knees a little bit and push the weight into the toes. Very good, Season. Right heel forward, baby girl, left heel forward, always the big toe into the floor. Fabulous, Amber. I mean, your feet look like the total Betty Boop shoes. And even, you know, the extreme Betty Boop shoes. Just that little platform, see, Amber, right heel forward, and you catch your left heel forward, both those. Keep on lifting the heels up a little bit higher, right heel, left heel again, both heels, and change. Bring your knees together to touch, lift your heels a tad, suck your tummy, and slide down the cool marble wall. Jessica Rabbit wears the same shoes. Shoulders away from your ears, eyes are open, breath is normal as you come down. And why do they do these shoes, you know, stilettos, tying up? Because that's the pretty shape of the feet. Bring your knees together, squeeze your knees. Now, those of you who know your knees, you know they're healthy, you know they're strong, bounce. 1, 2, 3, stop on the up bounce, inhale, breathing, and then you push the floor away. So you can see, I wouldn't caution anybody not to do it. I'll ask them if your knees are healthy, then you can do it. Or I say, don't do it, you know, unless you ask them, you invite them. Feet together, arms down, take a breath. Okay, let's do Garudasana, and open the 14 major joints of your delicious body. Inhale your arms up over your head. See which is the right, which is the left. Swing your right arm underneath your left arm and cross your forearms some towards your face. Pull the elbows down and sit down deep, butt out, chest up. And please pick up your right leg. And I want you to wrap it, and coil it, and bend it, and squeeze it, and wrap it again. And this also can, just those you were saying earlier about correction, this can be done in a chair. Still cross the legs and squeeze everything we've got, you know. Now lift your upper body up, pull the elbows down. You want your fingers an inch below your nose and an inch away. Now you can interlock your fingers and pull the elbows down. When you do, you're going to feel the stretch in your shoulders. Lift your body up, Suki, a little bit, baby. Just one more breath. Lift it up, lift your body up, Suki. One more breath. And change. Very good, Eric. Arms over your head. Please swing the left underneath your right. A real good cross, guys, so you squeeze in your armpits, the glands, and sit down. Pick up the left leg and wrap and coil and bend and squeeze it. Our body, the lymphatic system of the body, the lymph, only moves with movement. It's got no pump like the bloodstream has with the heart. It's got a pump. And even the air has a pump with the breath. There's no pump for the lymph. So the lymph is not moving around your body for people who are sitting on a couch. Move your knees to the left, bring your right hip forward, sit down, one more breath, and change. Fabulous posture, Mark. Arms over your head, and swing the right underneath your left. and cross your forearms some towards your face. Pull your elbows down, sit down deep, butt out, chest up, and go for the leg again. And wrap and coil and bend and squeeze the lymph and lift your body up. And what happens is, if you ever see a person sedentary, sitting down, you'll notice one part of their body's moving, maybe their foot, or maybe their knee, or maybe just a twitch. It's their poor bodies trying to pump the lymph around. Lift your body up, one more breath, and change. You see it a lot in the old folks' homes. Arms over your head, and swing the left underneath the right. And cross the forearms. Pull the elbows down and sit down deep, butt is out, chest is up. And pick up your right, left leg and wrap and coil and bend. Think about the lymph only cleans the lymph in the body. At night, the brain has lymph and it cleans itself. At night, when you're asleep, your brain shrinks. So the fluid around the brain can then irrigate the brain. It removes any toxins for them to be removed. Lift your upper body up, pull your elbows down, sit down, one more breath, and change. Fabulous posture, Eric. Which is why we can't do without sleep. Let your arms float down by your side and you breathe. Okay, guys, have a sip of water if you want to. We can't do without sleep because of the lymph in our brain. It's not judged by the lymph in the body. It's very separate. Only works when we're asleep. And the lymph cleans, obviously it cleans. So toes and heels together to touch. Contract your left thigh muscle, suck in your tummy, round over, and please pick up your right foot and interlock your fingers. I now click the clock on for those of you that are in training. I'm now on the minute, started 3 seconds in. Straighten the leg that you are standing on. Contract your left thigh muscle. Grab under the knee, Suki, if you want to. I just want you to hold it. So, and even under the leg, I don't mind. I just don't want you to have any pressure on your back. I want your arms to help you. And you straighten the knee that you're standing on. You straighten the knee. Now, those of you that may want a little bit more, and remember, you do not have to, but if you want a little bit more, inhale, exhale, and then please kick your right heel forward towards the screen, instantly pulling your toes back as hard as you can toward your face. Drop the heel a little bit, Season, just so it's in line with your hip. There it goes, babe. Remember, your legs need to look like an L from the side. You're 50 seconds in. Pull your toes back hard. You can begin to bend the elbows if you want to for 3 and 2 and done. And take a breath. And Suki, it's fine if you don't pick up the foot if you're dealing with any injuries in your back. It's fine just to work with what you're doing, just pulling your tummy muscles and work on the balance. Straighten out your right leg, suck in your tummy, round over, and please pick up your left foot. And interlock your fingers under your thumb, below the toes, in the soft padded part of your right foot. And you straighten out your knee, and you straighten out your knee. Spread the whole of the weight of the whole of the standing foot. Dig your big right toe down hard into the ground. Now, if you want some more, meaning you want to add weight to the right knee, then inhale, exhale, and kick your left heel forward. Now, those of you that fancy sometimes kicking out, what I will do is I will count you the last 15 seconds and you can just kick and see what happens. Now, everybody who's kicked out, it looks beautiful. Tug your toes back towards your face or think them back. Now begin to bend your elbows down to break the plane of the calf muscle. All the time you're kicking. All the time you're kicking. Then begin to get your chin into your throat. Ground, you look at the ground. Once you look at the ground, you find your balance there. If anybody wants to kick out, just to see how it feels right now, go for kicking out for 5 and 4, for 3 and 2. Done. And take a breath. Give yourself a back bend if you need it. If you need it. Toes and heels together to touch again. Straighten out your left leg, round over, pick up the foot. Pull your tummy muscles in, remember to support the back. And if you are not kicking out, do not round over. I don't want you to round over if you're not kicking out. It's too long for you to be curved, holding one great big heavy leg if you're not kicking out. So you just keep your back nice and straight, your tummy's pulled in. If you're ready, inhale and kick your right heel forward. Once you kick the heel forward, feel your right hip also kicking that heel forward. And this gives you a tremendous strength to hold on. Make sure your grip is strong. Now, Begin to bend your elbows down to break the plane of the calf muscle. Oh, sure. Once the elbows begin to go below the plane of the calf muscle, you're still focusing forward. And then if you're ready, cast your eyes to the ground. Get your forehead to your knee. For 3, 2, done. Fabulous, those that held that. Fabulous. Breathe. Straighten out your right, sucking your tummy round over and pick up your left. And interlock your fingers and your thumb. One of the most important things you learn to do as yogis, and you're teaching other people to do, is the balance. It's the balance. The balance goes as we age. Straighten the leg you're standing on, straighten the leg you're standing on. We're even balancing both halves of the body. We're balancing breath. We're balancing the union of yoga. So balance is actually, yoga is all about the balance. If you're ready, we're halfway. Kick your right heel forward, left heel forward. Once you kick the left heel forward, tuck your toes back hard towards your face, 2 straight arms, 2 straight legs, and a straight back. When you're ready for that, begin to round over, bend your elbows down, cast your eyes to the ground. Once the elbows go below the plane of the calf muscle, then just find a space on the ground. Yes, Ma. Yes, Lily. And forward to your knee. Keep kicking. Keep kicking. For 3, 2, done. Well done, everybody. Well done. Well done. Okay, standing boat pulling, the prettiest, most beautiful posture in the whole series. Directly interacts with your blood body. Toes and heels together to touch. Bend your right elbow in at the waist, palm is facing up. Please would you let your hand go down and pick up the foot from the inside and touch your knees together. Inhale with energy, your left arm up. Now inhale, breathing, guys, and begin to kick. I've popped the clock on again. You're kicking for a whole minute. Doesn't matter if you fall out, doesn't matter if you stop, you come straight back in. Brian, the posture is amazing. This posture is so changed, Brian. The arm is with your head, the leg is with your foot is by your shoulders now, Brian. And if you keep lifting up that right arm, left arm, and now kick the foot up more, Brian, kick it up more. Yeah. Now the foot's over the top of your head, Brian. And it's never been there like this before, with your fingertips so high as well. And you keep on kicking. You're along with Leslie, you're along with Shahida, you're along with Katia, you're along with Christine. And now all of you, and Lily, begin to bring your left shoulder underneath your chin. And as you touch it in the shoulder, Brian, you're just increasing the kick and kicking. Yes, Suki, it's gorgeous. And you keep on kicking with Mark for 3, 2, done. Take a breath. Take a breath. Very good, Suki. I'm finding this is the biggest healer of my spine, Suki. Bend your right elbow in at the waist, palm facing up. Let your hand go down and pick up the foot from the inside. Touch your knees together. Inhale with energy, your right arm up. Inhale, breathing, and begin to kick the leg directly back and instantly lift up your right arm more. Yes, Suki, instantly lift up your right arm more. Now, Suki, I want to drop your left hip down very, very slightly so the leg can go further behind you, gorgeous baby. And now you keep on kicking, Suki. As you use that arm to lift up the leg, it's gorgeous, Leslie. It's really gorgeous where your arm is, and you, Christine, identical, and Katia, and Adiva, I was going to call you then, and my mom. Now, as you keep on kicking, kick the leg so hard, start to feel the foot coming up over the top of your head. Okay, Brian, till the top of your head. Now intensify, kick it up a little bit more. Upper body's completely changed. Gorgeous, Eric. Begin to bring your right shoulder towards your chin, Suki. And as you do, just kick the leg up a little bit more. As you touch it in the shoulder, kick it up, Mark. It's fabulous. Keep on kicking a little bit more. 5, you've got it. Gorgeous, Shahida. Gorgeous, Christine. 3, 2, done. Gorgeous, Christine. Breathe. Right elbow in, left elbow in the waist, palm facing up. Let your hand go down and pick up the foot from the inside. So we know we've got a Mr. Benjamin button. We've also got, it's the right, sorry. Let your hand go down, pick up the foot, bring your knees together. We've also got a Miss Benjamin button in Christine. Inhale with energy, right arm up, left arm up. Now inhale, breathing, guys. And please directly kick back and lift. You're a teeter-totter. You're not just pushing the whole body down with the leg going, you're lifting, and you're kicking. Yes, Brian, and the reason it's looking so good, your arm is starting off in the right place. That's it, Mark. Kick as hard as you can. And as you kick, you're stretching your right shoulder. You're stretching your right elbows. You're stretching your right arm, the biceps, the triceps, all of it. You're stretching your fingertips. And as you kick the leg up a little bit more, now, Brian, just drop the shoulder towards your chin. Now, Brian, touch it into the shoulder and kick the leg up a little bit more, Brian, as much as you can. You keep on kicking it up for 5. It's stunning, Lily, for 4, 3. Yes, Barbie. Done. Done. Breathe. Best standing bow pulling I've ever seen from you, Brian. Left elbow in at the waist, palm facing up. Let your hand go down. Pick up the foot, bring your knees together. Inhale with energy. Right arm up. Inhale, breathing. And begin to kick the leg up and back. And you know, Suki, I've been dealing with a lot of back stuff, but this posture, I can go to almost full expression. Kick it, kick it, kick it, kick it. Yeah, I still can't do triangle properly. So this posture is so beautiful for the back, Suki, because you feel like you can fly. You can still fly with this posture. Yes, Eric. And Eric, the balance of each side of your body is working very, very perfectly. Very lovely, Lily. And kick up the leg, kick up the leg, kick up the leg, kick up the leg. Pulling both of your shoulders in one line. There you go, Amber. It is absolutely stunning, Amber. And now drop the right shoulder towards your chin. Shut your chin to the shoulder. So Leslie and Amber and Brian, you kick up the leg now a little bit more, the 3 of you. Keep on kicking the leg up a little bit more. This is fabulous, Suki. Keep on kicking the leg up with Ma now. And kick it up. Shahida and Christine. 3, 2, done. Take a breath. Fabulous. Please come to the back of your mat. Inhale your arms, 2 little Dandasana. Inhale your arms up over your head. Interlock your fingers, release your index finger, glue yours together. Please take a great big step on your right foot, point your left toe. Inhale, breathing. And now bring your upper body down. Gorgeous shape, Lily. Gorgeous shape, Lily. Body down, arms up. Yes, Eric. Body down, leg up. Keep on stretching forward. Fingertips down just a little bit, Brian. Point the toe behind you. Activate the foot. Stretch forward, stretch back. And change. Very lovely, Shahida. Breathe. Take a great big step on your left foot. Always don't look down, darlings. Inhale, breathing. And bring your body down, arms up. Body down, leg up. Keep your arms up high, marker. Yes. Now stretch forward. Body down, arms up. Body down. Fabulous, Suki. Keep on stretching forward. Stretch back and change. And let your arms float down. Take a breath. Let go and breathe. And if you feel, Suki, that is in any way a bit tight in your back, you can do it without your arms. It can happen by your side. Okay. Second set. Inhale your arms above your head. So what I'm doing, interlock your fingers, release your index, glue yours together. Take a great big step on your right foot, point your left toe. Inhale, breathing. And then bring your body down. And body down, arms up. And keep on stretching forward. Chin is away from the chest. Point the toes behind you. Yes, season, body down, arms up. Keep on pointing behind you, stretch forward. Touch your belly in front of you, stretch forward and back. And change. And breathe. Take a great big step on your left foot. Point your right toe. Inhale, breathing, and then go bring your upper body down. Keep on stretching forward, point the toes behind you, pull your tummy muscles in, stretch forward, body down, arms up, body down, leg up. You've got it, Barbie, it's stunning. Barbie, come down 1 little inch, 1 little inch. Yes. Excellent, Barbie. Beautiful, sir. Gorgeous. Let your arms float down. Take a breath, let go, and you breathe. Okay, let's do Dandayamana. I'll be back to Pada. Paschimottanasana. So come and stand on the left-hand side of your mat and inhale your arms up over your head. Please take a great big 4.5 foot step to the right, arms down parallel immediately. Turn your toes in. Unless you have sciatica, then they face straight. Otherwise, toes in, heels out, arms back, chin up, suck your tummy, swan dive down. That's it, Ma, swan dive. Gorgeous swan, Leslie. Gorgeous swan, catch a gorgeous swan, Christine. Swan dive down. Slide your hand down the back of your legs and grab your feet. Get the weight into the toes. Try to grab as much of your heel as you can. Get the weight in the toes and lift your hips up into the air. When you get the weight into the front part, the front half of your foot, you are building tremendous strength in your body. And this strength, tremendous strength, in your foot. So it means if you ever trip up when you're older, the tremendous strength in the front part of your foot is going to stop it from being a disaster. Now contract your thigh muscles, lift your hips up into the air, bend your elbows and pull. If your head is touching the ground, then you can bring your foot in, feet in a little bit closer, or you can get the chin away from the chest. Just do not make contact with the ground with your head. Pull one more breath, change. And you're feeding your brain, you're resting your heart. Breathe. Very good, Christine. And feet together, arms down. And take a breath. Let go. And you breathe. And second set, let's drain all the blood into our head again. Make it fat with blood. Inhale your arms above your head. Take a great big 4.5 steps right, arms down, parallel immediately. Toes in, heels out, arms back, chin up, suck in your tummy. And you go down. Slide your hand on the back of your legs. Get the weight in the toes. Lift your hips up into the air. And you breathe. Now, one of the things that we learned when you're teaching a class in a hot room is when you're doing this posture right now, the blood gushes into your face and it swells all the blood vessels in your face, which is very good for your skin, unless you are in a hot room doing a down dog for a very long time, because that then pushes all this blood into the face and begins to swell the blood vessels in the face uncomfortably, because you never want a swollen face. And so that the down dog in the hot room is not something you want to do for a very, very long time continuously. Lift your hips up into the air, bend your elbows and pull, wrap the elbows around the calf muscles a little bit more and pull. See if you can grab more of your heels, Shahida. That's it, baby. Just even more, even to get it on the inside to be extreme. And change, inhale as you come up. Very good posture, Katia. And feet together, arms down, take a breath. Let go. And you breathe. And you breathe. Okay, guys, Trikonasana triangle pose, the master. Inhale your arms up over your head. Take a great big 4.5 step to the right. Please put your arms down parallel immediately. Please push your hips forward, arms back. Turn on your right heel. Turn the toe a 1/2 inch more. Back foot turns in, 45-degree angle. Inhale, breathing, and sit down, sit down, sit down into your right knee. Perfect, Brian. Suck your tummy. Move your arms. What perfect, Lily. Once your elbow gets in front of the knee, you stop there and push the knee back with the help of the elbow. Now, I want you to try to get the feeling that your thigh is parallel to the ground. Like you could put a tray on your right thigh and the tray would not fall off. Now, if your hips are really high, the tray is going to slide towards your knees. So you sit down a little bit deeper. Eric, this is very good. Anybody who wants to can pop your elbow on top of the knee. Pop your elbow on top of the knee, and that will support the posture. And I promise you, when you've got the strength in your body, you're just going to stretch your arms and you'll know the difference. Now, keep on looking up towards your left thumb. Straighten out your left leg. Round your left baby toes into the floor. Push your right knee back with the help of the elbow. Stretch your arms in opposite directions. Perfect, Mark. Like a natural human tug of war. Reach up, reach down. Change. Very good triangles. Hips forward, arms back. Turn the left heel. 1/2 inch more, back foot in. Inhale, breathing. Sit down, sit down, sit down. Sucking your tummy, just move your arms. Your children are gorgeous, Amber. Sucking your tummy, just move your arms. Once your elbow gets in front of the knee, you stop there and push the knee back with the help of the elbow, and you breathe. Keep on reaching up at 12 o'clock with your right hand. Your chin is touching your right shoulder. You're rolling your eyes up to look up towards your right thumb. Straighten out your right leg. Round the baby toes into the ground. Push your left knee back with the help of the elbow. Stretch your arms in opposite directions, like a natural human tug of war. Keep on reaching up so it's actually pulling your spine, so your spine doesn't feel like it's crunching down towards your thigh. Inhale, breathing, change. And feet together, arms down, take a breath, let go, and you breathe. Allow the posture to disappear. Second set. Inhale your arms above your head, take a great big 4.5 steps right, arms down parallel immediately. Now please push your hips forward, arms back, turn the right heel, back foot in, 45-degree angle, sit down, sit down, sit down. Like a motorcycle ride, you can bounce, 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 bounce. And sucking your tummy, move your arms. It's perfect, Amber. It's very beautiful, Amber. Really, 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 baby. And your chin touches the shoulder. And you're reaching up with the left hand. So the actual reaching is creating a lift in your spine. So the whole of your body isn't crunching down towards your right leg. Push your right knee back with the help of the elbow. And you breathe. Now, Suki, would you get your left arm back a little bit? Just back a little bit. Yeah, opening up the front. Yes, Suki, now it's perfect. Stretch your arms in opposite direction. Brian, it's perfect. Shahida, it's perfect. Reach up. Ma, it's perfect. Reach down and down. Very lovely, Katia. Very lovely. Everybody nailed it. It's gorgeous, babes. Hips forward, arms back, turn the other heel. Turn to a half-inch more, back foot turns in, inhale, sit down, sit down, sit down. Sucking your tummies. Swizzle your arms. Sit down a little bit more, Lily, just micro bit more. Yeah, gorgeous. Elbow touches knee, stop there. Breathe. Don't let the hip ride up. Because as soon as you move your body, you know what happens? The right hip wants to go up in the air. So you bring it down a little bit if it moved. Push it. And Eric is looking so good. Chin is touching your shoulder. You've got a spine twist going on. Your right leg is straight, round, baby toes ground into the floor. You're pushing left knee back with the help of the elbow. And if you're tiring a little bit, you can pop the elbow on top of the knee. Doesn't change the posture at all. Still perfect triangle. Now stretch your arms in opposite direction like a natural human tug of war. Reach up, reach down. And that's enough. Very good posture, Katia. It's enough. And feet together, guys, arms down. And take a breath, let go. And breathe. And breathe. Please. So now we're in the top part of the triangle, you know, the very, very top. Inhale your arms up over your head. Hands in prayer, cross your thumbs. Take a 3-foot step to the right. Lift your toes and spin on both of your heels, not the front heel and the back toe, which I've seen. Both of your heels. Chin to your throat, sucking your tummy, and round over. It's forward on your knee, Suki. There you go, baby, and ease out. If it hurts in any way, put your hands on the ground, bend your knee. Yeah. Right hip up and back. Left hip down and forward. Push the weight of your forehead into your right knee. If your right knee stays straight and your forehead is still touching, then maybe you can walk your hands in prayer a couple of inches in front of your toes. So you end up with 2 straight legs, 2 straight arms, and your forehead is deeply pushing into your right knee. Sucking your tummy, inhale, breathing, and unfurl round up. You can put your hands on your knees, Suki, to protect your back. Yes, baby. The hands are weights, you know, so they're heavy on the back. Lift your toes, spin to the screen. Lift your toes, spin again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chin down, sucking your tummy, and round over. Supporting your hands on the ground. There's no problem about supporting your back in this. This is the Fibonacci sequence. Please get your third eye on your knee. Left hip up and back. Right hip down and forward. If the forward's on the knee, push the weight of the knee. See if you can straighten it. If it stays there, forward and knee still in touch, then get your hands in prayer. A couple of inches in front of your toes as you activate this in your brain, your pineal gland. Inhale as you round up. And feet together, arms down, take a breath, let go. Breathe. Let go and breathe. The lower part of the pyramid, the legs are all the strength, you know, and then the belly part, your chest, your body part, that's all your organs, and the head is the sacred part. Second set. Inhale your arms above your head. Hands in prayer. Take a 3-foot step to the right. Lift your toes, spin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chin down, suck your tummy round over. Pineal, pituitary, thalamus, hypothalamus gland. You've also got your thyroid and parathyroid linked in there. You've got the central nervous system of the brain. You're really squeezing the top of your vagus nerve as well. And you breathe. And all this activity in the brain, this is the spiritual part of your brain. This is the part of your body. This is the thinking part of your body. Push the forward inch your knee, hands in prayer, a couple of inches in front of your toes. Inhale, breathing, and then please round up. Lift your toes, spin to the screen. Lift your toes and spin again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chin down, sucking your tummy. And begin to round over and put your third eye on your knee. Eyes are open, breath is normal. Left hip up and back a little bit. So your back is flat. You can put a tray on it without it falling off. Forehead on your front knee. Ideally, the front leg is straight, the back leg is straight. Ideally, your hands are in prayer one day. And ideally, your forehead's on your knee. But this is not an ideal world. Any steps towards that, 100% benefits. Inhale, breathing, and round up. And I know I didn't have so many postures when I began. You know, the deeper ones, tummy and thigh stuff, I didn't have it. I still got benefits to get it. Okay, guys, face forward. Toe stand. and tree pose. Another balancing. Straighten out your right. Please pick up your left. Let the knee go down and back. It's the other leg, Suki. I'm sorry I didn't see you in time, baby. There you go. And hold it. No, Mark, you were fine. Your left leg, yeah. Bring your thumb level with your heart. Breathe, allowing the knee to very gently go down and back. And finding your form. Maybe one or two hands, thumbs level with your heart in Namaskar. Breathe, hold it there. Everybody's lovely. Change. I'm sorry I didn't catch you, Susan. It's always we stand on the left and pick up the right and then the other way. But do the opposite way now. Straighten out your right, pick up the left. And breathe. Thumb level with your heart. It's actually a mudra. And it has an effect on your the chakras and the sound in your voice, I mean in your bodies. Your bodies make the sound do, re, mi, all the way through the octave, through the chakras. Thumb level of your heart is activating the mi. Heart chakra is mi. Change. Okay, guys, let's do toe stand. Very serious balance on one toe. Straighten out your left, pick up your right. Yeah. Now bend over, get your hands out there to catch yourself. I don't know if you want to bend over, Suki. I don't know how you feel. It's up to you. As long as you bend the knees, your hands out, or you can stay there. Because I can't come down either, but I actually do it from the floor. And you breathe, lift up your left hand from left your heart to Namaskar. And then you're going to lift up the right. What I'm going to do for you, Suki, is I'm going to have you come to the mirror or look at me to see what I'm doing. Okay, guys, and change. So as you can see, Suki, I'm sitting down, I'm picking up my left leg. Okay, guys, straighten out your left, pick up your right. I'm picking up my left leg. Wasn't it on my thigh, Suki? Have a look at me, yeah? Then I'm rolling back. Everybody go for the posture. Pick up the foot. I'm teaching Suki something different. You all know it. Thank you, Mark. And now, Suki, you go back on your hands and you roll onto your toes, the big toe, and then you're in posture. There you go. You're in, baby. Yeah, excellent. And now you've got toe stand, darling, and you've got no issue with your back at all. And you just work from there. And because you've not been able to do it for a while, it's going to take a little time. But now she's smiling. You've got the posture now, baby. And change. Everybody kick the leg off. You just kick the leg off, Suki, and you come up easy with your back. Excellent. Or you can come up full expression. So now you've got that always, Suki, so you know you've got that posture. Because all you can do the posture, you just couldn't get into it because of your back's injury. Okay, guys, honor yourself and lay down. Yeah, tip the camera down so I can see these gorgeous bodies that you live in. These gorgeous bodies that you're working on, you know, like you would work on your house. To keep it painted and keep the plumbing right and make sure there's no bats got in the roof. Or little creatures running in the earth. You have to check it out. No termites in the bones of your house. And you lay down. And you let go. You breathe. The real yoga begins when you're on the ground. When you're on the ground. And breathe. The standing series is literally the warm-up. Your eyes are open, the breath is normal, your heels are together, your feet, they flop apart like the pages of a book. Your palms, they face the ceiling, and you breathe. So you are a double-centered being. You have a physical body, which is yours, and as you know, it's not you, but it is still your body. And you also are a being that's made of light. The way we exist is that everything is focused in the physicality of your body from the day you were born. Children are still very, very close to the other world, the higher world. Children are still very, very close to that world until they go to school and that becomes adjusted, you know. But we are dominated by the physical body, and the physical body has needs that maybe you know, that we don't need to have at that time, let's say. The physical body gets hungry. I can't go any further. I'm hungry. Now it's going to be in a mood. Physical body gets thirsty. I can't go any further. I'm thirsty. I fancy him. I fancy her. Now I can't go any further because I'm fancying that person. Because the sex energy is very powerful in us, you know. So the physical body has all these laws that it's governed by. And these laws have got no space for you in there. So you have to have an interaction with your physical body in such a way to find the space in there. One of the things that the physical body is used to expressing the most is when they're irritated. Because you know what we're doing, we're learning to observe ourselves. Right now, have a little look at yourself. You know, observe yourself, where you're feeling, what you're looking at. You know, observe what you're looking at. What does your mood feel like right now? What kind of mood are you in? Because when you begin to trigger this observing of yourself, you begin to watch yourself like you are watching somebody else, somebody you live with. You're watching it in the same way. And you begin to see things that you didn't know that you do. You are fascinating. Imagine all these years that you've lived on this earth, and there are things that you do that you've got no idea that you do. A way of positioning yourself, a way of thinking you've got no idea about. And what we're doing is we're bringing more presence to that by the simple, it's not a simple act, by the most difficult act on the planet of trying to remember yourself in every situation that you are in. Irritation is really good to work on. Little thing. Let me do an example with the coffee. Ordered my coffee. It arrives every day. The Nesquik, you know, the Nesquetto, you know the one I mean. That beautiful thing that comes all fresh in your little machine. It's a day late. Okay, Amazon. Oh, it's day late. It's coming tomorrow. Shit, fine. One, Mr. Go's day. Oh, okay. And I'm not crazy about coffee. If I don't have it for 2 days, it doesn't actually make me crazy. For some reason, I became irritated because it wasn't here. The next day it was missing again. And I was irritated. So I watched the irritation. And I watched Sesky. And I didn't like that. In fact, try not to judge it like I just did then. What you have to do is watch what irritates and then watch how the irritation works with you. And then, as you observe it, the irritation starts to take a different position. Doesn't become something that governs your mood, because that's the thing with these little irritations. What you don't notice is how they turn into your mood. They turn into what you say. What? You say to somebody who you might on another in a mood go, yes, darling. Or if you're on that mood, what? Nothing to do with the person. They may say the identical same thing. It's the mood you're in. And it's really important to get a grip of your moods. You all know your parents' moods. You all know when they walk in the door, if you can mess around, or if you have to be quite quiet and good because they're not in the right mood or a good mood. They don't know that you know they're in the mood. That's the problem with children and parents. The children see everything about the parents, every single thing they do, because the children, that's their job to watch everything. And the parents think they're hiding stuff. They're hiding a mood, they're hiding their feelings, they're hiding this, they're hiding that. The child gets all confused because I can see, well, this is purple. And the parents telling me, oh no, this is orange. And so the confusion starts to come in because everybody's looking at you, sees everything you do. Everybody knows your mood, even if you don't. You may think I'm in that mood because that person did something to me. No, this is the mood you're in when they did it, and your reaction to it is because of the mood you're in. Your mood is your vibe. Your vibe is your vibration. You can raise the frequency of your vibration instantly by loving yourself and by removing and not feeding into and playing into the mood. When you're ready, my beloved, would you pick up your right leg? Yay, Ma. Thank you, man. Pick up your right leg and interlock your fingers and your thumb and pull the knee away from the rib cage and then on in towards your armpit. And the back of your neck is long and your chin is down. And you pull and you hold and you breathe and you freeze, massaging the ascending colon and right over it if there's one that lives in there. Please change. Now pick up the other leg and interlock your fingers under your thumb and pull the knee away from the rib cage and in towards your armpit. and get the back of your neck long. And you know, if you ever had a parent that hits, you always know when that mood is coming from the parent that's going to hit. You always know when they have to release that tension, which is what they're actually doing, releasing a personal tension that they're holding inside of themselves. Hold, breathe, freeze, right there, and change. And now pick up both of your legs and swing your arms around them. Now, the thing about that is that they don't necessarily know what they were doing at the time. So it's not a thing to like, wow, you did this to me. It's a thing to go, okay, I understand. Not everybody was healed at the time. Pull your knees in nice and tight. One more breath. And change. And go and breathe. Okay, let your legs go to the floor, arms down by your side. You just let go of everything. And then second set again. Pick up your right leg. Interlock your fingers under your thumb. Pull the knee away from the rib cage in towards your armpit, and the back of your neck is long. Now, what happens in a mood of anger? It builds up, and then you need to release the pressure. And that's what your anger is. It's the release of a pressure that you no longer want to have, and you push out. Pull the knee away from the rib cage. It's got nothing to do with the person that you're angry about. Pull one more breath and change. Now pick up the other leg and interlock your fingers and your thumb. Pull the knee away from the rib cage in towards your armpit. And now just imagine you're really angry with this person because they come in and they disrupted you. And now you're angry with them. And they're telling you, no, 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 no. You're angry. And they say to you, you've just won the lottery, 68 million. Where's that anger gone? Out the bloody door down the street. You see how controllable it can be in the right circumstances. So create the right circumstances. Change. And now both of your legs, pick them up and grab your elbows and get the back of your neck really long on the ground. And the chin is down. And now you're all sweet. You even give the one person that made you angry, you know, have some of this, have some of that. You see how that mood can fluctuate? You've got to be in control of this, not from the outside world. Pull. One more breath. Please change. Let your legs go to the floor. Release all of the tension. Let go. Okay, guys, we're going to a beautiful sit-up. Unless you're dealing with an injury in your back, then you roll to the side. Arms over your head, flex your toes back hard. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, exhale. Grab your toes, forehead to your knees twice. And then please turn around and would you lay on your bellies? Spine strengthening series is beautiful for your postures. This is what gives you your gorgeous look as well, you know. Hands, palms down the floor. Gorgeous shoulders mark. Tip of the fingers level the top of your shoulders. Touch them on the ground. Now inhale, breathing. Zip your legs out and peel your upper body up. We did a whole posture clinic, well, not the whole posture clinic, but lots of the posture clinic, Mark, about the rolling of the shoulders down, which you were doing quite freely, quite naturally. Now, this is lovely, Suki. Tighten your bum because this is helping your back. You don't have to push into any pain. Just really strengthen the muscles around your back there. And then come down. Fabulous, Eric. Look to the right. Put your left ear on the floor. And when you're doing teacher training, be very clear about this. First set, you look to the right, left ear is on the ground. And breathe. Have a little check of your mood. What's it like now? Have a look at it. Remember, the side of you that's looking at your mood is not in the mood. Chin forward, second set, hands palm down the ground, zip your legs up, tighten your bum so hard you could bounce a brick off it. Inhale, breathing, peel your upper body up, gorgeous mark. Shoulders are down away from your ears, gorgeous long neck mark. Feet are pushed down, yes, Leslie, push down is the ground, yes, Ma. And you're looking up with my season, navel still on the ground, one more breath. Come down. Now look the opposite side, left. And now the right ear goes on the ground. And what happens? That works with the fascia, the connective tissue, the silvery stuff that surrounds every single organ, muscle, tendon, everything in your body is surrounded by fascia. Okay, chin forward. Turn your hands, palms down on the ground and get your elbows underneath your bodies. Straight elbows underneath your body, Suki. Elbows underneath your body, baby. Forget about your left leg. Lengthen your right leg really, really long. Inhale, breathing. and just lift your right leg up at 45-degree angle. What you're going to do, Suki, is tighten your bum and extend the foot. You do not have to lift it up if you feel any tension at all. Just straighten the leg and tighten your bum, and so it's got a tension and length. Change. Lovely, everybody else. Forget your right. Lengthen the left, inhale and go. And lift the left leg up, keeping the left hip nice and down into your forearm, pointing the toe. It doesn't matter if it only lifts up half of an inch, as long as it doesn't go higher than a 45-degree angle, you're golden. Change. Now face down, kiss the towel. Walk your fingertips visually down towards your knees, then you spread your fingers, grip the towel, zip your legs up. Inhale, breathing, and go. Oh, legs up at the floor into the air. Push your face down, toes and heels together, and lift your legs up. Push the weight into your shoulders. Fabulous, Christine. Push the weight into your elbows. Push the weight into your wrist. As you lift up. One more breath, and come down. A few, Suki. It's just lengthening and strengthening rather than any lift. Everybody look to the right. Left ear down. Breathe. It's unusual, Mark, for anybody remotely near your age to have a neck that does this. I know it's why we do it. Chin forward, second set. Turn your hands, palms down the floor and get your elbows underneath your body. And you know, when we don't have a neck, people assume that you're thick. As we age, you know those muscle men with the great big neck, their necks in the, you know them? Don't you think they're thick? We assume they're thick whether they are or not. Forget your left leg, lengthen out your right leg, inhale, breathe and go, lift your right leg up and point the toe. Turn the right hip down into your forearm. Hold the leg long and straight. Lift it up if there's no pressure too much in your lower back, Suki, but you stay there, I prefer that. And hold it. Change. Make sure your neck is long. Forget your left leg, lengthen out your right, inhale and go. And lift the left leg up. Lovely face, Katia, see all your face. Let's see, I'm seeing all your face. Brian, it's all of your face. Keep on getting the chin forward a little bit more. Suze, Christine, all your face. Shada, all your face. And hold the legs so long. Change. Very good, Amber. Very good, Season. Okay, round your shoulders. Walk your fingers down towards your knees. Spread your fingers, grip the towel, zip your legs up. Inhale, breathe and go. Both legs off the floor into the air. Push your face down. Push your shoulders down. Push your elbows down. Push your forearms down. Push your wrist down. Push your fingertip down. Done. Very high, Mark. Very high. Breathe. 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 Let go. Chin forward. Arms out to the side. Toes and heels together. Zip your legs up as if you don't have legs. Now, it's called locust. It's not called cobra, it's locust, but still. Inhale, breathe in and go and lift everything up the floor into the air. Gorgeous, Ma. Arms up over the top of your head. Yes, Lily, the posture is beautiful. Yes, Suki. This is so high and gorgeous, Suki. As you point your toe, this is amazing. Eric, look up, lift up, go up. One more lift. Come down. Breathe. You see all the blood flow functions around your bodies in a very, very good way, which is why your health comes. And the blood flow is delivering nutrients and oxygen to every part of your body. And where there's oxygen, there is life. Chin forward. Arms out to the side, toes and heels together. Zip your legs up. Inhale, breathing. Everything up the floor into the air. Arms up over the top of your head, fingertips level, and the blood flow goes right to your fingertips. It goes right to your toes. It goes right to your brain. This is so gorgeous, Christine. As you kick up, one more kick, come down and let go. That's your Christmas card, Christine. Sprinkle a bit of glitter on that and it will be amazing. Let go. Let go. Chin forward. Bend your legs behind you. Please reach around, grab your feet, where below the toes, space specific. Start with your knees to touch. Now, bow pose, inhale, breathing, and go. Kick up and look up. Keep on kicking up, kicking up, kicking up. Roll onto your belly, lovely Katia, lovely Shahida. And you're kicking with Ma, it's gorgeous. And you kick your thighs up, lovely Ma. And you keep on kicking with my Eric. And you kick up a little bit more, very good, Suki. One more kick. Come down, breathe, breathe. Your circulation is key to the body. Any swelling that occurs in people's ankles and the middle-aged people that can't wear the rings anymore because they're all stuck is a big, big, big problem. Circulation's already checking out. Second section, forward. Bend your legs behind you. Reach around, grab your feet below the toes. Now inhale, breathing, and go pick your legs up. So people don't realize if their shoes don't fit anymore because they're swelling, it's a very big problem. Roll onto your bellies a little bit more, get the knees up, roll forward slightly, Christine, just because it's gorgeous. Fabulous, Amber. Kick your arms out to the shoulder socket, Amber. This is a very big movement for you, darling. And now just look up, roll your eyes up, Amber. Just look up towards yours, look up, down. Come down, look left, right on the floor, let go and breathe. And the next posture has a lot to do with circulation because we're cutting off the blood supply to your knees. And we're also going to force the blood to feed the feet. When you're ready, push yourselves up. Let's do Supta Vajrasana. Fix firm posture, the heel of your knees. Yes, Mark. Open your toes, open your feet, and get your butt on the ground in between and create the tourniquet effect. And you know, if you're easy, put your hands on top of your feet, go into your elbows, and then go into the back of your head. And if it's uncomfortable, you stay exactly where you are, using the weight in your hands to take the weight out of your knees. But understand now how deeply we're working on circulation of everything below the knees. So the varicose vein, no varicose veins. You know, as we do these postures, we don't have varicose veins because this activates the veins to be in a different way. We work the veins. Also right now, what's happening, all the blood is being forced towards the feet, you know, towards the toes. So your toenails grow beautifully because they're being fed with oxygen. You don't think those terrifying toenails that older people can really have and terrifying feet. All of that goes. Why? Because you're feeding the nail bed right now. Okay, guys, come up slowly. And then when you release the posture and high-speed blood shoots to your very toes, it's going to work through all the arteries in your legs and the veins, the different pressure and the movements of blood. You let go and you breathe. And I've always been kind of, well, nervous of varicose veins because my grandma was completely riddled with them. So, like, you know, like you look, you think, my mum didn't live old enough really to know. Arms over your head and flex your toes back. Inhale, sit up, exhale, exhale. Spin around and come to the front of your mat and open your toes and open your feet. Let's do it again. But there's no sign of them, absolutely zero sign. And that's because we activate the blood body. There's no loosening of the walls of the veins. So the bulge, you know, the bulging veins, they're not allowing the blood flow to go well. If anybody has varicose veins and they do these postures, of course they're going to improve as we activate the bloodstream, the blood vessels themselves. Beautiful postures, everybody. When you're ready, put your hands on the top of your feet and then come up. Easy, turn around, lay down, let go, and breathe. So the precursors to your body on its way to bye-bye land are middle-age spread, the swollen feet, and the ring not fitting. They're showing you on the tip of the iceberg what is actually going on under the water, okay? Your tip of the iceberg, look how fabulous you look. What's going on in the water is fabulous. All your organs are working well. That's why the tip of the iceberg looks so good. Arms over your head and flex your toes back. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, exhale, and spin around. But if the tip of the iceberg is manifesting middle-age spread, swelling, oh, the rest of it is like, whoa. Come to the back of your mat, sit on your knees and heels. Inhale your arms up over your head, hands in prayer, cross your thumbs. Suck in your tummy, and please come down with the straightest spine you can. Lengthen forward, lengthen forward. Get your forehead to touch the ground a second before your arms, if it's available to you. Trying to get your forehead and your hips over your heels. If you can't do both, put the weight into your forehead. Keep lifting your wrists off the floor. Straighten out your elbows. Eyes are open, breath is normal. Suck in your tummy, inhale, breathing, and come up with the straightest spine that you possibly can. Yes, Mark. And turn around and lie down and let go and breathe. Because, you know, I feel extra sometimes with Mark, because I'd watched his body go from seriously fighting to be in the room. I mean, seriously, not even be able to smile because there's no smiling because of the struggle and the suffering to regain his health. And it happened. Yeah, I mean, he's showing me Andy's belly and he's showing me like the stuff. It wasn't as bad as that. His belly was all kind of fit. It was kind of fit. Arms over your head, flex your toes back hard. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, exhale, and spin around and come to the back of your mat and sit to your knees and heels. The knees, they touch. The heels, they touch. Inhale, your arms are over your head. Hands in prayer. Sucking your tummy and come down with a straight spine. Lift your wrists up off the floor, straighten out your elbows. When somebody used to bring a new person to class, I'd go up to them, talk to them about class. But one of the things I used to say to them is, welcome to hell. And the reason I used to say welcome to hell is so when they thought they were in hell, they knew it wasn't a personal problem. Chin is away from the chest. Keep on lengthening forward. Squeeze your knees together. Now this time, maybe you get your butt over your heels more. And so the head lifts up a little bit, doesn't matter. Your arms are still straight. Your fingers are still on the floor. Inhale, breathing, lengthen and come up. And turn around, lie down, 1000. Lovely Suki. It's not the whole back, Suki. You can see it's just a little certain area. Yeah. And you breathe. And let go. Magical time for camel. So, arms over your head and flex your toes back. Inhale, please sit up. Exhale, exhale, grab your feet forward, your knees twice. And now please spin around. Come to the front of your space. Hands on the top of your bottom. Hips, tummy, thighs forward, knees 6, heels 6 inches apart. Lift your chest up. Okay, guys, you're on the clock. Go back. Support your spine. And for you, Suki, rather than going back, I want you to lift up, 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 as long as you can, and sense where the tenderness is in your back. And where you feel the tenderness, Suki, I want you to pull up out of that. So you start to open the tenderness a little bit. And as you drop your head back, baby, yes, you keep supporting your back, trying to keep your bum nice and tight, because that is definitely going to help support the tenderness. Everybody else, you're over halfway by far. Roll forward, roll forward. If you want to reach down and grab one heel at a time, Shahidu, it's gorgeous, then you do. Other than that, lovely Eric, hips, tummy, thighs forward a little bit more. Lift your chest up. Now, very, very gently, put your hands back to your hips, or they can come up in prayer if you want to. And then very gently turn around and flatline. Flatline. Let go. You are a being made of pure light, built in the image of the divine. You are a seed of divine energy, as sure as an egg is a seed of a chicken. You know that everything inside that egg will make a perfect, maybe not perfect, but a chicken, if it's allowed to. Everything that you have inside your egg, which is your physical body, everything you have in your DNA to awaken, because you are not a drop of the divine. You are the whole of the divine, encompassed in one incredible drop. Arms over your head, flex your toes back. Inhale, sit up, exhale, exhale, spin around. Let's have another go. Always give them a nice long rest for, you know, the after they've done the first camel for the back. Hands on the top of your bottom. Open your knees as wide as you want. Heels always the same, 6. Hips, tummy, thighs forward. Lift your chest up and drop your head back and reach back and grab your heels if you want to. This is the reason your heels are 6 inches apart. And you persons, if you've told them to open their knees, their feet will be as wide as their knees. They won't separate the two as being different things. Hips and tummy, thighs forward, roll forward. Now use the engine of the posture. The engine is pushing. The pushing of the posture is how much you push your hips over your knees. Push the hips over your knees, push them forward, forward. But as you push them forward, keep lifting. You're holding onto the heels just gently, but so you don't flick off forward. Hips, tummy, thighs forward. Lift your chest up. That's it, Suki. Getting the length in the lower part of your spine, then just dropping your head back and roll forward, roll forward. Very gently, guys. Put your hands back to your hips. And very gently. Turn around, lie down. Let go. And breathe. And get the spine to be still. This is huge work for the central nervous system. And the central nervous system ages as much as every other part of the body. And that term, grumpy old men, is to do with the fact that the central nervous system has gone, which is their mood, and so they're grumpy. I think with women, it might be, you know, the grumpy mother-in-law, that one that's not nice. She's got a spine too. Her spine's gone. Usually that's the reason. Breathe. Arms over your head and flex your toes back. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, exhale. And spin around. And the grumpy old man and the not so nice mother-in-law, not all of them are like that, obviously. They don't know they're like that. Come to the back of your mat. They think that everybody in the world is doing something wrong. They don't know it's that they're like that. Reach around and grab your heels from behind. Please get your chin down into your throat and suck your tummy, and then roll over. Touch your forward onto the top of your knees and then roll onto your crown chakra. Yes, Suki. And lift your hips up into the air. Only on your crown. Now shuffle your knees forward towards your forehead. They have to touch. That's it, Suki. Keep rolling forward, rolling forward. If you're in the full expression of the posture, and that is you're holding your feet, your shins are on the floor, your forehead is touching your knees, then don't dig a hole in the floor with your head. Only 10% in the top of in your head when you're in the full expression. Roll forward, one more breath. Change, come out, turn around, lay down. And this is the squash of the vagus nerve and the spine in the opposite direction. And breathe. Let go. Spine's going in opposite directions. Between the two different directions, like a 5 to 8 inch difference in the spine. Arms over your head and flex your toes back. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, exhale. Spin around again. Second set, come to the back of your mat. You're going to sit on your knees and you're sitting on your heels. You're grabbing your heels. You make sure your heels are together. Bums anchoring them. Chin is in your throat. Suck your tummy. Begin to roll over and get you forward on your knees. And then go into your crown chakra. Shuffle your knees forward towards your forehead. As you roll over, roll over, roll over. Keep rolling. It's like you're going to go into a somersault one day as a kid. You roll over, guys. Lift your hips up. Remember, the forehead must touch. It must. Roll over, one more breath. Change. Unfurl. Lay down. Flatline. And breathe. And breathe. All we've got is 2 stretches and a twist. The actual deep, deep, deep yoga now is like just 2 stretches and a twist left. Allow your spine to relax a little bit. The 2 extreme bends, forwards and backwards. And now arms over your head and toes back. Please inhale, sit up. Exhale, exhale. Please spin around. Would you kick your right leg out into the right-hand corner of your space? Please get your left leg into your groin. Inhale, up, turn, face the outstretched leg. Please round over and get a grip of your foot. And you know it's a diagonal. Once your forehead touches your knees. So it's actually right leg out, Ma. It's right leg first, babe. You're doing, I said Ma, and not Mark, sorry, I meant Ma. I said Ma, Mark, M-A rather than M-A-R-K. Sorry, Dan, I understood why you heard it the same. You're doing it perfectly. Pull the toes back, dig your elbows into the ground. And when your leg is straight, please lift your heel up off the floor at the end and then change. Now, left leg out, right leg in. Inhale, up, turn, face the outstretched leg, round over and get a grip of your foot and pull your toes towards your face and drop your forehead on your knee and eyes are open, the breath is normal and you breathe. And you know something, Mark, what was good about that is you absolutely knew you were doing the right way. And some people just switch because they think I've said it. You did not at all. You absolutely knew the routine. You knew where you were, and you absolutely held to it. Hold it, lift your heels up at the end and change, which is a very good thing, Mark. Feet together, lay down. Inhale, breathing, please sit up. Exhale, exhale. Now grab your big toe with your first and your second finger and do the walk back business on your bum. Walk back, walk back. Some people who don't know this practice very well and have found it, they just grab on top of the toes and they don't grab the big toe. And they think, well, that's enough, I'm stretching more. Yeah, until you're trying to lift your heels up off the ground. And then that's not going to happen. That's why we do the toes. Now lean forward, tummy your thighs. Push the back of the knees down, chest on the knees. Excellent, Mark. Keep sliding your heel away, Mark. Slide your heel towards me as you pull. Tummy your thighs, chest to the knees. Those you've got it. Lift your heels up, both of them at the end, and change. Perfect season. Very good, Christine. Excellent, darling. Let go. Let go. And remember, teach trainees how to get in the postures, how to get somebody out of the postures, and what the posture is meant to look like. When you know those three things, you're golden. Arms over your head, flex your toes back. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, exhale, spin around, and let's have another stretch. And these stretches are helping to remove the lactic acid out of the muscles. Right leg out, left leg in. Inhale, upturn, face it. Interlock your fingers and your thumb below the toes. Yes, Eric. Yes, Eric. So many things in your body weren't there before that are there very, very well now, Eric. And bit by bit, you slide the heel away. And that begins to open up your legs, and it actually works in your upper body as well. And if you've got a straight leg, then dig your elbows into the ground and lift your heel up. Or if you lift your heel up, the elbows will go into the ground. Gorgeous, Leslie. Change, beautiful, Brian. Left leg up, right leg in. Inhale up and turn and face that leg. And then round over and get a grip of your foot. And all these things you're doing, Suki, you know, with your arms in the air and twisting each leg, this is a very, very good sign for your back. You just got something irritated. I'm not to the bottom of what it is yet, but it's not the whole back. Forehead on your knee. Kick your heel away. If your leg is straight, think your toes back towards your face or pull them back, think them back. And if your leg is straight, lift your heel up off the floor at the end. Change. Feet together, lay down. The minute your shoulders hit the ground, you sit up. You exhale, exhale. Now grab your big toe, your first and second finger, and do that walk back business again on your bum. Walk back, walk back, walk back, walk back. And you know your big toe is so strong. You know your big toe is strong. It holds your whole body in toe stand. Pull it back, think it back, because it will resist you. It wants to point forward. So think your toes back. Very good, Mark. The whole foot, Mark, is as if you're standing on a piece of glass. So his baby toes are level with the big toe, which is perfect. And those of you who've got the straight legs now, Christine, lift your heels up. Just lift your heels up a little bit. Got it. Change. And you see, Christine, when you lift your heels up off the ground, are your elbows found the correct place to be? Excellent, babe. Turn around, lay down, let go and breathe. Excellent, Christine. Because the body's helping each other. Because you know the muscles are all pulleys, stretches and bends. The body's helping with each posture. You help the next one, you help one some further back. Like Garuda helps the neck. Arms over your head and toes back. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, exhale, spin around. And let's do Ardha Matsunjasana, spine twist. Please bend your left leg underneath you. Do not sit on your left heel. Please pick up your right foot and cross it over the corner of your left knee joint. Please lift up your left arm over the knee. Push the knee out of the way. Grab the lower knee. Lengthen your spine now. And begin to twist. That's it, Eric. Just keep pushing that knee back, Eric. This is lovely. And now, Eric, lengthen your back and get the feeling that your neck is in line. Yes! Now it's a perfectly straight spine stare, Eric. As you twist, and twist, middle spine twist, upper spine twist, one more twist, and change. I meant your neck and your head and your body's perfect, Eric. Now bend your right leg underneath you. Remember not to sit on the right heel. Pick up your left leg, cross it over the corner, right knee joint. And if a student wants to have one straight leg, the one that's on the ground straight, no problem. Now, right arm up over the knee. Push the knee back. And now, Eric, as you use the weight to push it back, you can also use that to lift your body up. Yes, because as you push away, you can lift. And now turn your chin, look towards your books, Eric, and you twist a little bit more. And now line up your head further back a little bit. Push, lift, look. Yes, Eric. And now look for your books. Gorgeous, Suki. Gorgeous. One more twist. Done. Fabulous, Eric. Lay down. Beautiful job, Suki. Let go and breathe. Let go and breathe. You have just spent 90 minutes loving your own being, loving your body enough that you will take Sunday, whatever time it is for you, out of your day to work on putting energy into your body. That is love. Arms over your head and flex your toes back. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, exhale. Spin around. Let's do the Kapalabhati breathing, and we can dance off into more life. Sit anywhere you're comfortable, Suki. No, excellent, baby. Now lengthen your spine. Spine is straight, so we can get the belly, to go like bellows to push the air out of the body. So what you're doing, your bellows, pushing it out of every part of your body. Inhale, breathing, and let and go for it. Snap your tummies in and blow, blow, blow. Your spine is straight, and only your tummies are moving. Everybody, it looks brilliant because everybody, only your tummies are moving. It's beautiful, Eric. I can see your t-shirt, just moving with the breath, and this is activating all the organs in your body. Activating everything, keeping them nice and sharp and quick and beautiful shape. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now swallow a couple of times, moisten your mouth, swallow. Inhale, breathing. And let's go for it. Snap your tummy and blow, 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 blow. You had an exceptional practice today, Shahida. Blow, 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 blow. Keep them blowing. Empty lung. The faster you go, the better you do. And it's brilliant for your tummy muscles. It's brilliant. How many times can you squeeze, 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 squeeze. Do more, 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 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Boom. Done. I love you. Turn around, lie down, let go, breathe. Melt into the ground. And breathe. You are changing the way you age. You have decided that your aging process is going to go in a certain way, and you have adjusted your life to do that. You can only do this on a quantum level. Everything else, all the other thoughts that come into your brain are like accidental. Seeing this, something comes in, seeing that. But this wasn't an accidental thought. This is a very deep thought. This started very, very profoundly on a quantum level. Wherever you go, leave footprints of kindness. Understand that you are a divine energetic being and you live in this physical body, but you are a divine energetic being and you can create your future. You can manifest anything that you want in your life. Namaste, my beloveds. I love you.